Ooh.
What the fuck?
Johann Sebastian Bach. Hello and welcome back.
To the Daft Hunks.
Back again.
Another classical episode.
Yeah, it's sort of a classical style ep for us.
What exactly are we listening to here?
Classical music.
Sure.
Johann.
Do you mind pronouncing the whole name of the song for me?
I mean Johann Sebastian Bach on this one. This is cello. Cello. I missed the first word.
Tough, bro.
Cello Suite number 1 in G major.
VW.
Yeah, BWV.
Gotcha.
1007.
I wish it was VW because that would be very fitting.
This is Movement 1 Prelude.
Understood. Okay.
I don't even know. Yeah, I just clicked on the classical bangers playlist.
Yeah, I'll link this playlist down below. This has 500,000 saves, so I mean.
Yeah, I mean 20 hours of music.
20 hours of just classical bangers.
Classical. Yeah.
And there's a new one to add to the playlist. I think.
Yeah.
Because
we're talking
our boys.
Vampire Weekend.
Yes.
We talked about the first 2 singles.
Also had insane titles.
Yeah.
Gen X Cops and
Capricorn.
Capricorn, not as insane.
Yeah, Capricorn is a really strong song.
That's been on repeat for sure.
I don't know if you've seen they've been doing like podcast episodes.
Yeah, it was
Vampire Campfire.
Vampire Campfire, yeah.
Ezra said like Capricorn, he literally said it's one of the best Vampire Weekend songs ever.
Wow.
Like he said that.
I mean that's huge. That's a big statement.
Or it's like
too.
it's like one of his favorites.
They talk classical at all?
I haven't watched.
Okay.
I haven't watched the classical ep.
Okay.
But I gotta show you. Maybe I'll put a clip of this one segment of it where he reads like 100 words that like inspired the album. All right, chill, Bach.
Chill, Bach. You're going crazy.
Chill. All right, here I actually found it on Instagram.
Okay.
I'll give you a few of the words. 20th century New York City, mistaken memories of medieval Manhattan, when the Beastie Boys lived in LA. Pre-punk, proto-punk, K-punk, not really A-punk, junk, Yonkers, Hoboken.
Yonkers for sure.
Yeah. 5 love languages.
Obviously.
Psychedelic Gershwin. I don't even know what Gershwin is.
No, I mean
Sisters of Mercy.
Yeah, great band.
David Axelrod. I think that's in like Losing My Edge.
Sisters of Mercy.
No, David Axelrod.
Okay, sure.
I just feel like I've heard.
This kind of sounds like Losing My Edge first.
Give me the Losing My Edge beat. Yeah, RZA, GZA, Ghostface Killah.
The whole gang, really. Like
Method Man.
He's there too. Cool.
And the greatest non-defense. I don't even know what this means. Non-defense construction project in the history of Western civilization.
Wow.
I don't know what that means.
Okay. Lot to digest there.
Ezra just spitting on the influences. Yeah. But it's wide ranging. And like, I mean, as we said in the first step, like a lot of New York.
Definitely.
A lot of old New York.
I was going to say a lot of mistaken memories of
yeah. The 5 love languages for sure.
Honestly, for me, like I listened to Gen X Cops and I was like, this kind of sounds like when the Beastie Boys lived in LA. I don't know. That's just like my vibe with the song. So
yeah.
That makes sense that he said that.
A loose RZA vibe.
Yeah, I mean, but also GZA, but the weird way, like also Method Man and Ghostface Killah. So it's like it's kind of like a weird mix of influences.
Yeah, but
so
I mean,
kind of a Yonkers type beat.
Yeah, but Cue Tyler the Creator.
I'm a fucking walking paradox. No, I'm not.
Yeah, oh god.
But yeah, I mean like early 90s 2000s like gritty New York, like rap, like I don't know.
Yeah, what do they call the island that Wu-Tang was on? Shaolin or whatever.
I honestly don't know.
Cool.
Yeah, sorry. That was a lot.
We're
talking about Vampire Weekend.
New track. Classical.
I mean,
is the style.
I was gonna say like hip hop, but then that other song, Gen X Cops, was like full ska. Like, so
exactly.
You have, and now we have classical. Like
it's a wide range of influences, and I feel like those 2 songs were so different. I imagine this song is gonna be kind of out of left field too.
Yeah, I mean, they've been basically like loosely a classical band since the beginning. Like, there's always been violins in the mix.
That's true.
Like,
the M79, like violins, like
Rostam, cooking. I was listening to Ottoman earlier. Do you know that track?
Sure.
It's like it's a B-side off Contra, but like that the main instrument on that is like a violin. Like it's just like so it's not.
We anticipate strings.
Yeah,
basically
not,
on this one. I would like to hear some.
I'm not shocked that they have a song called Classical.
No, I mean these song titles for this upcoming album sounded like parodies of Vampire Weekend songs.
Yeah.
For example, I mean, I joked before we started, this is track 2 off the album right after Ice Cream Piano is going to be the opener off of...
That one's interesting. I guess like a piano, and like when you look at it, it's like...
It is kind of like Neapolitan ice cream a little bit. Yeah, that's interesting.
Chocolate vanilla.
Very excited for Prep School Gangsters when that comes. Like that's going to be like my song of the summer, guaranteed.
Is there one called Prada?
Oh, it's Pravda. Pravda, yeah.
I don't know what that is. But yeah, you're right. There is like an argument that it's like AI generated Vampire Weekend words. But I did hear Gen X Cops is like a movie, I guess, it's like a Japanese movie.
Okay, I see.
Which surprises me. I thought for sure that was just
an Ezra like idea.
Yeah. Damn, this shirt is wild. Like
we do have a video if we want to react to it.
The window open to the sky.
That shirt is hard. I like the Vampire Weekend being in like quotation marks.
Yeah.
It's like Vampire Weekend, like the concept.
Yeah, I like the font too and everything.
Yeah, we can plug in over here.
Sure.
We got a music video to react to.
Oh, interesting.
It's straight off the thumbnail. Interesting vibe immediately.
Green screen and modular synths is what I'm seeing.
Yes. 2 of my favorite things, I will say. I will say, like, both in the top 5.
And, like, it looks pretty VHS to me. Like, that looks like some lo-fi.
Hell yeah. That's the most exciting thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I mean, I heard the lore about, like, the album cover and stuff.
Oh,
like,
sure.
Like, this was an actual newspaper from, like, whatever the date is. Sometime in the 80s.
That's an insane headline.
Yeah.
Man. Just
and then
bold text, only God was above us.
And I guess it was because like there was an airplane that like the doors came open. Like, and I think that's what that's a picture of on the shirt.
I see. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Like,
that's interesting.
I guess everyone was fine or something, but it was like that was someone's recollection of it. It was like
only God was above us. Classical Vampire Weekend music video. Let's go. It's not on.
Let's do one for real.
Whoa. That sounds like... Oh.
What the fuck?
We back.
What is this?
The mix on this is interesting.
It's strange. It's medieval type beat.
Yeah. Ooh.
He looks so... This music video vibe is crazy.
It's cool. Overlays.
The VHS overlays.
Very you.
Guitar in the background.
Tasteful. Not true.
How the cruel with time becomes classical. Okay, interesting.
You got that harsh guitar again? Yeah. I don't know what these lyrics mean.
I don't really get it either.
Yeah.
This riff goes crazy though.
So textbook.
We asked for strings. We got a not a cello but a standing bass.
Oh right,
on this one. We got a full ass.
Yeah, I didn't even notice
that. We got
that.
the big piece.
The big piece.
Here's the Beastie Boys 5.
It's like when they were in LA.
That's basically like when they were in LA.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in, but not my favorite of the 3 singles so far. But
pretty,
it's a classic Vampire Weekend riff, though.
Yeah, that verse was like very kind of like folky. It was soft. It was
very soft. It was more subdued than everything else so far.
I wonder if you could play that first part again.
Sure.
He literally sounded like Father John Misty. Like the first vocals. Yeah,
it's in 1 second. He does.
It's like Chateau Lobby. Like
I see it.
Chateau Lobby.
And honestly, lyrically, sounds like this could be a Father John verse. In times of war, the educated class knew what to do.
Yeah.
In times of peace, their pupils couldn't meet your baby blues.
Yeah. Just like spitting on
about like the
class system.
Yeah, but like it is very medieval talking.
Yeah,
He's like talking about like in classical times.
Yeah,
like the educated class is
Knew
such
what
like
to do.
a weird phrase for 2024.
Yeah. True.
But yeah, back in the day, like
becomes classical.
That line I really liked.
That's
Untrue, unkind, and unnatural.
Yeah.
How the cruel with time becomes classical. Like you look back at something hundreds of years ago that happened. Maybe Sebastian Bach. Maybe he was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, you never know.
Oh yeah, sure.
Like how you're looking back at something with such reverence.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good point.
But
when people listen to the Smiths in 200 years,
quite exactly,
and they have no context, no context.
Yeah,
it's like, what is this beautiful old music?
Incredible. This Guy Morrissey must be a legend,
a good guy,
really good guy.
Seems chill.
Yeah, and then you got the other chorus ended with,
what does that riff sound like? Drop below. I mean, it sounds so similar to some vampire song.
I think it seems straight off of the first album. Honestly, for me,
weirdly, I'm like thinking about like Cousins or something. You know, that
maybe
song.
It's like that, but slowed down.
Cousins
Kinda.
is like one of the
it's
fastest,
the fastest songs like ever made. But yeah, I mean, this other verse, it's clear something's gonna change, and when it does, which classical remains? So it's like, what do we deem as classical?
Yeah, what
like,
still matters?
What's when we look back, like when they look back at nowadays, what are they gonna say was what mattered? Let's dive back in. Vampire Weekend is gonna be deemed classical.
Yeah, let's go to the Beastie Boys.
Let's go to the Beastie Boys section. Let's do this. They look so hard.
They do look hard.
What was his rap song from way back in the day?
Is The Home Run?
The Home Run. Yeah, this is a Home Run.
The song Bitches.
You got Bitches Pizza Party as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Here's a clip.
P-I-Z-Z-A-P-R-T-Y. If you got a blunt, then we can get high.
Bitches bangs.
Bitches bangs. We've said it so many times.
We love bitches.
We love bitches. All right.
We said that. Sick. Yeah. The fisheye lens.
So sick. That's a bleak sunrise.
I like this. Yeah. Stand up bass.
Oh yeah, I just like those light piano notes on the pre-chorus. Classical. Okay, this rips. This rips.
Again, that screaming guitar in the background.
Yeah, that's the most similar to what we heard like on Capricorn. Oh shit.
Ooh. Dissonance. Stonehenge.
This is crazy. What the hell is going on?
I don't know who this guy is.
I think that's Frank Zappa. No, I'm just kidding.
Piano's nice.
I did not anticipate a horn section. I can't say saxophone was on my bingo card for this song.
Nice. A harsh horn section too.
Yeah.
I was into that.
That was I think that was my favorite part of the song so far.
Psychedelic.
Okay, it's building now. This song, it's growing on me.
Becomes classical. It gives me like ooh, slide guitar. Love their vibes. It's just like young 40s.
Oh
men,
yeah.
But they're still just chilling.
But it's not dissimilar from anything off that first album. That's the funny part.
It's truly like Bryn. Blake's got a new face.
Yeah.
It might be Blake's got a new face.
We can listen to that after this. Oh, we're running back. Gotta go again.
Like a little more intense.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, now we slow it down. Are we gonna do it one more time? Is this the end? Woo! Such a classical way to end a song too. It's just.
I love this orchestra.
Oh, and we're back. Is this the same? It ended cool. In the same church, I think, as the Capricorn music video was.
Wow. Okay.
Interesting.
No, there's an aesthetic. There's a the way these songs sound is like very uniform, but like different than anything I've heard.
Yeah, it's
before.
It's a unique sound. Like outside of like that riff, sounds like something off their first album, but then some of the other components is like unlike other Vampire Weekend songs.
The overall feeling is just so messy. Like
it's very messy. It's like kind of all over the place, but in a good way,
in a cool way. It's like a 90s Beastie Boys vibe.
It's basically sounded like a Beastie Boys song.
Yeah. Like them on a baseball field for a second was cool.
No, the music video started ripping at the end there, just cutting all over the place.
Wild.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I was gonna say like it reminded me of like some of the tracks on Loss of Life. Honestly, like
I was low key thinking that. I think
like a Mother Nature vibe or something.
How about I've got a concept: MGMT Vampire Weekend co-headline tour.
Yeah.
Take on America.
Absolutely.
With some retro vibes.
Loss of Life / Only God Was Above Us. Like it's a similar vibe. Like
yeah, I think that's a good call.
Those are my boys.
Yeah, that was an interesting song though. I will say I think I prefer the other two. That's just off of first listen, obviously.
For sure.
But this one, the second half, it started ripping for me. Like you hit that saxophone solo, and then like the big build at the end.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the soft singing moments. Like it just
fair.
like everything came back. This one I might slightly prefer to Gen X Cops. I don't know. Like, but Capricorn's my favorite. I think
that's
so far.
fair. No, I mean Capricorn.
But it's cool. It's cool.
But yeah, I like the sentiment on here as well. Like, what we were saying. Of
yeah.
Like, what does it mean to be classic? Like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How we look back at history. Like.
Yeah.
I know that walls fall.
Yeah.
Shacks shake, bridges burn, and bodies break.
Yeah.
It's clear something's going to change. And when it does, which classical remains?
It's a fair question.
It's like
what stands the test of time?
So much happens like constantly. There's constantly things happening, but what nowadays is going to become classical? Why did the things that we consider classic now? Why are those classic?
Yeah, I'm just imagining a future where like the classical playlist on whatever. There's no playlist anymore.
Whatever your brain,
but it's just like Dua Lipa
chip. You click on the classical playlist, it's Vampire Weekend at the top.
Yeah, it's funny. But I don't know.
I think you would just go like you wouldn't even have to say words out loud. You just think
you have that
classical music.
Yeah,
and it just starts playing Vampire Weekend.
Yeah,
but yeah,
fascinating. I mean, yeah, I like where the song explodes and it's like walls fall, shacks shake.
Yeah, it's very.
It's a good song.
In line with what the lyrics are saying. Yeah, that was a cool song.
It's cool.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was like
shout out the boys.
I mean, similar to the other two songs, jarring to start it off. Like you come in with just like kind of a weird, medieval vibe on that one.
Even the production. Like there was a moment where I thought like our speaker broke or something.
Yeah, it was just like
super weird. Yeah.
Here's Blake's got a new face, real quick.
Sure. We're gonna sorta.
It's like it's similar to that kind of riff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe Bryn.
Let's try Bryn.
It's
more similar to this.
This is what I was thinking of.
It's like they have not deviated from the classics too much at all.
It's funny.
But just done different shit aside it.
But it's like, what if we did like a classical string part, but with a guitar?
Exactly.
Basically. But
the stand-up bass, I will say, kind of was kind of carrying a little bit. I fuck with the
horns part. Yeah, it's a great song.
I was iffy on the horns when it started. I'm like not. I'm not a horny guy.
Yeah, not
to be
just
completely honest with you. Like overall,
no.
But that did it for me. I was enjoying it.
No, I just like when it gets like harsh. Like it's not. They're not going for just like pristine. Like they're trying to mess it up a little. I respect it.
These tracks are grimy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know how much more we got to say here. I mean, I don't think we need a second listen. I think we're good.
Should we do some more classical to end it?
Sure.
Let's go back to the bangers. Classical bangers.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, the Bryn classical riff.
Yeah. Oh, you want a classical song?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you, dude. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite classical songs.
One of the hardest songs.
Goes insane. Shout out Harrison Bader.
I almost wore my Harrison Bader shirt today.
Forgot. Should've.
Shit.
Cousin.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
All right.
But yeah, just pick some classical bangers.
Here's Vivaldi.
Great. But yeah, much love. Drop below what you thought of this song.
Tell us your new Vamp Weekend single thoughts. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Much love.
This is a classic. This one's.
It kind of reminds me of the Bryn riff.
No way. Is that Blake's got a new face?
Much love.
Yeah. Have a good one, y'all. Good night.
Vampire Weekend.
Vamp Week.
low-key hard.
This is I don't know if anyone's ever seen like a chef's table. This is what they play when they like are showing all this sick food at these crazy restaurants.
Chef's table type beat.
This is literally this song.
I think it's probably where they got it.
I mean, it is 100%.